This video turned out kind of different. Like very different. This interior that I got off the internet had a baby. And I framed its photo in this little pink frame. The baby. This is the baby interior. And there's no Jello, which I thought was super weird. But it just, obviously, there was no room. Instead of forcing the Jello, which I did try and it was unsuccessful, I decided to just post this video this week. Framed interior will be available on my website. As always, gatw.com. No Jello. No Jello. Okay, so today I have been hard at work for you. I'm making an online class, which started with this image and ended up being like hours worth of paper printing and painting. And then I made this in a big collage of this that's a lot more detailed, but this is the one for mini Jello. We're gonna put this Jello in this scene. For what? For no reason. Basically, there's no reason. Okay, if you are actually doing the Bob Ross thing and painting along with these, you can find the colors at the bottom of the video. Or in the notes. You can find the colors in the notes. Oh my God. There are some little white areas that I probably should cover up so they can not dominate the entire, I don't know. Why not? Just let's cover that up. See how easy that was to mix? I'm not going to worry about the blue. Just the reds. Is going to be, oh, there we are. I love Pthalo Green and Pthalo Blue. Oh my God, that's nice. That's nice. These papers I made, they were great, but they weren't like, they weren't the color. They weren't the color. And they don't have to be the color. Oh yeah, the light bulb, the light fixture here has like a little weird little swoosh pattern. Looks like that if you're from the era that I am, AT&T. Do they still have that? I think they do. Whoop, there you go. There's a little string. What else are we gonna do? Let's pop this, before we pop the table out. Just a little background work here on this this here collage here, collage. A little purple. I don't really love that. I think it might need some blue. Where's my white? It might need some blue. Pthalo Green might not be cutting it. Let's put in a little, this blue, primary cyan, also on its way out. Just a little bit of primary cyan because that's all that's in there. I have lots of empties that are happening. There's a lot of empties. Oh, so look at this. Let's see. That's kind of fun. Let's put it here. A little fun. Fun little tiles. So I collaged and I painted on these papers. Then I collaged them. And then I decided let's blend them in with the scenery here. So I tried to get the colors as close as I could, but I didn't get them 100%. And I don't think that is a big deal. Now I can tweak them. I can like mess with them. Ooh, I'll mess with them. Okay, yeah, there we are. Now we have our floor. I'm pretty pleased with that floor. But we also have these little green, little squiggles up in the lamp. We need to put those in. The green squiggles. Maybe it's too early. Probably too early. Oh God. Yeah, it's a little too early. I feel like this one's going to be something I keep going over like a whole bunch of times. Okay. What else? We have our little weird bookshelf here. Should we put the mushroomy lamp in? This is a very small space, so I don't want to do too much. Like, I don't think I'm going to go through and do all these little These little separators here. I didn't even do that in the big painting. I did it a little bit and I don't like it. I didn't like it. I tried it and I didn't like it. It's okay. Sometimes you try stuff, you don't like it. It's okay. Now we're doing this mushroomy lamp weird thing. And I don't know if these colors, oh yeah, that's kind of great. Well, yeah, it's fine. I think it needs to be in like a little shelf though. Needs a shelf. So it's in the painting, in the image. It's on a blue shelf. Let's put it on this blue shelf. Blue shelf. Yeah. There, it's just, that's the only thing in this case now. Prussian blue hue for this freaking bookshelf thing. Whatever, this display case mounted on the wall. That is Prussian blue hue. Why didn't I think about this before? It's okay. Look at it, it's blending in with my other colors. Woo! Yeah! I don't know, I'd live in this. I would live in this space, I would. I might need sunglasses every day. But that's okay. I live in Oregon, so, you know, be refreshing to see all this color in my living space. You know? This table has a lot of things going on. It might actually house the Jello. I am not sure. Not sure. The table housing the Jello. Woo! Mushroomy lamp thing. Here you go. This guy, this little table, this weird round table needs a little, you know what I realized? I forgot that red and blue make a really nice brown. Like a nice shadow table color here to pop it out from the scenery. And then we have all this stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna stick the Jello there or not yet. What else? You could still barely see that table. I feel like what it might need is some of this white. Like, let's just put a white in here, okay? There's a little bit of white over here. I kind of feel weird about doing this because I don't know if I'm gonna leave it. And then we have some over here. Yeah, maybe a little over here. That's probably enough. That is probably enough. Then what? And what are we gonna do now? I got all this paint out. I got a lot of paint out here. Do we want any yellow orange in there? Like any? Maybe a little bit back here. Oh, I like that. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but I like that. There's some more yellow orange. Let's brighten up this mushroom weird thing. Our weird little mushroomy lamp. It's kind of like a little shadow of the table. It's like the table's alter ego back there or something as a little mushroom thing. Do we need to put a little bit of this back here? And then darken the greens. Whoa. Just a touch with some of that permanent violet dark. I squirted way too much of that out. Kind of like that. I like that. I mean, I don't know. It might need a little more. It's fine. What about this? What about this in here? Let's put some in there. It's not actually in the picture, but I don't really care. Well, maybe I do. Okay, if we are rubbing things off after we put them in, that is a sign to stop. But wait, how about this? Wait, there's more. Let's put this over here. What about green? Green and red make an even better brown. Yeah, there you go. Except it's the same color as the wall again. But That's okay. Is there anything else I want to add? Let's put another shelf in. Let's put a shelf on our little case here. Up here. We're just going to put things wherever we want. It's fine. Shelf. Maybe another one. Let's put another one over here. 2 shelves. And they're Wompus. They are Wompus shelves. Let's do this little cup and this little plate here. Just like, whoop. There you go. Little cup. And some highlight spaces here. I'm not even going to pre-draw. Didn't pre-draw any of this. Just putting it in. What else should I put in here? What's in here? Not a lot of stuff. There's a little book. I actually kind of love that. How about this? A book leaning on the shelf. Woo! It's a little bit more orange than the mushroom lamp, but it's not totally different. But here we are, we're making it totally different. Whoops, okay, that's okay. Let's put some of this in the middle here. This little glowing orange. Yeah. Let's put this here. Little cup. I don't know if that's gonna last, but that does help set it apart from the wall. That's essentially the same color in this composition, which I don't necessarily think I like. Do I even need Jello in this thing? Do I need it? I mean, of course I need it. But is there room? We're gonna put this bottle here. I don't know if there's room for Jello in this thing. But there's always room for Jello. The more you paint, the better you seem to get. Kind of works. It's not like bananas at all. Art's not like bananas. I like saying that. It does get better with age. You do get better with age. Ooh, I'm just going to turn this up on its side here. I lost the back of my table. See, so it doesn't matter if I put Jello in or not. I could still obsess about this for hours. Oh my God, you guys, that green red. Oh my God, I love that so much. Now that table says, I am in the front of this wall, okay? I am in the front. Don't keep me down. Ooh, what's that song? Why is there always a song? There always is. Okay. Well, don't keep me down. This is so freaking Wompus, and I love it still. I love it so much. So Wompus. It is Wompus. We are embracing our Wompus here. Look at this Wompus ass interior. Look at what I made. I made a Wompus ass interior. Wompus. Woo! Oh, God, I really like that. Okay, let's see. This light, I know this light's going to be the death of me if I keep messing with it. Messing. Did I say messing? I might have. I very well might have. Woo! Well then, what do we got here? No chairs. There's no room for chairs. There's room for Jello. Is there room for Jello? I am attached to it. I don't know. Should I put Jello in? I don't know yet. I'm still deciding about the Jello. Let's put these, let's make some dark in our shelves here. Back here. God, I don't know. I really like that. That's a little much though, isn't it? Kind of a little much. Do I need a little yellow to tone that down? A red. Take it down a few. I I really can't put this Jello in. I cannot do it. This is done. Well, it's not done, but it's so small that it does not need Jello. I can't believe I just said that. So I'm just gonna finish it. I am going to touch it up. The first thing, I'm just gonna look at things that need a little extra attention. And the first thing that I can see needs some attention is this little lamp up here. This green, and it's like dark, you know, starts back here. Kind of looks like candy. Woo! Yeah. And I don't know, but I just can't add Jello to this one. And it's kind of weirding me out. We're still going to embrace the Wompus, but just bring out some edges a little more. Just a few more edges. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else? Like in here, we're going to round off this table base a little bit. And I'm going to leave that. I really like what happened there, and I don't need to keep going in that square, but I'm going to go over here in this square. How did this happen? What is going on here? Why did this brush, I'm gonna have to go watch the video again. Why did this spray all over? Oh, what is going on today? What is happening? Oh, well, fine. Maybe this brush is a little bit too wiggly. Has a little too much wiggle. Look at this one. This one's not better. Wait, let's do, well, it is a little better. One thing I always do is focus on the highlights a lot, and then the shadows, I don't have the shadows to make the highlights more bright. And if I go back in here and mess with the shadows, the highlights become more bright without me having to lighten them. Oh, look at that. I love how that pops out with that dark blue on top of the white or right next to it. How about no way. Am I done with you, Mildred? Is this Mildred's dream? No Jello. Maybe Mildred doesn't want Jello. Maybe she doesn't actually like it. Maybe Mildred wants a Jello-free life. Maybe Mildred wants to go to work in a business, be a business person, you know? Maybe she does. Oh, you know what? This is a little bit, that's fine. If I put this wet green in right over the wet red, it's going to gray it out and move it back in space automatically. And I kind of like it when that happens. And then we have over here, just like over here, little squares. Oh, tiny. This brush is a little weird. I don't even know. That's bad. I should stop messing around in there. Oh, but I can't. Whoa, you guys, sometimes a dirty brush is where it is at. I mean, where it's at. Who just said 2 turntables and a microphone in their mind? Did anyone else do that? Let's one more. Did I just date myself? Probably. One more. Okay. Sometimes it screams at me, it's done, I'm done, don't touch it. I wonder if it ever gets like frustrated that I never listen. Oh my God. No, it's too much, man. It's too much. Oop. Yeah, okay. That, oh my God. I'm gonna stop looking at it.